Let me get started today. I'm very, very excited to share today. Now, as you can see from my background, it's going to be a bit about SUP. Now, stand-up paddling has featured quite a lot in our daily doses, simply because it's a common activity for many of us, but it's an activity that contains challenges, thus creating the conditions for learning. Every time there's a challenge, it's an opportunity to learn. It's like you are learning in the school of hard knocks. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking. Let me share my screen. I'm going to be talking about simple stretches to being stronger. Okay. Now, on Saturday was Singapore SUP Race Day. Okay, at 9 a.m., the three oldest men took part in a 6-kilometer race in the men's open category, competing against younger people, aged from 20 years onwards. I just want to show you some quick pictures of, for those, especially those who are SUPing and who are not there, you get to see what's happening. Okay. So this is before the start of the race. We took our photographs by our boards. That's HT, myself, and GP. And then we line up. The race starts from the beach. The horn goes and we run into the water, and then we start paddling. And this is the course. Okay, we go there. We round this buoy, then we go around buoy. We go around this way. Then we go around this way, and then we come back here to the beach. 6 kilometers. Okay, this is me finally finishing, and then of course this is a photograph taken at the end of the race when we all completed. Okay, so now what's special about Saturday is that it wasn't about medals, which is about recognition. It wasn't about money, which is about a reward. And it wasn't mandatory. That means it wasn't about responsibility, like you do NS, you got no choice. This was simply about mindset. Okay. That's why it's relevant for all of us, because it's about mindset. It's worthy to note that this was not a have to, but a want to. It was something that the three of us chose to do. Now, I learned this at the AsiaWorks advanced course when I was first introduced to this concept of choice, choosing to accept challenges by declaring, I choose this stretch. Okay, I choose this stretch. Now, you consider the circumstances on Saturday. We cannot win. Okay, much younger and much stronger competitors. Okay, we have a chance to win if they have a veterans category, but there was no veterans category. We are just lumped with everyone who is a man. Okay. Three of us, we've never paddled 6 kilometers at one go. HT and I, we just came back from climbing a mountain. And the night before, we got back late and I only had 4 hours sleep. So on Saturday morning, I hauled my tired, aching, sleep-deprived body to a race that I actually signed up for many, many months ago, when I was feeling completely different from how I was feeling on Saturday morning. There are some important lessons here, as all of us are aging each day, okay, to the point where you reach the age where you get sarcopenia, okay, which is loss of muscle loss and senility. So sarcopenia and senility, which is the loss of mind. So how do you not just sustain youthfulness, but continue to succeed? That means do better and better. Okay. So, I think it's good to hear from three of us two things: why we chose to take part in the 6-kilometer race and what we got from taking part. So I asked GP and HT. They're not going to share in person, but let me just read to you the responses to me. So GP, As far as his why is concerned, he said, number one is to achieve my physical goal. At 59, I challenged myself physically and set a big, hairy, audacious goal to complete a marathon within the set time limit. At 69, I picked up SUP and decided to challenge myself to another big, hairy, audacious goal, to complete a long-distance paddle. Hence, the 6 kilometer was my half marathon, testing the waters. Okay, I think GP means he's going to be taking part in the 12-kilometer race next year. Okay. Number two, reason why, is to live outside comfort zone. SUP or competition is not natural for me. I know I won't win, but just to participate, to show up. Number three, to be disciplined. Once the goal is set, consciously, regularly build strength and flexibility on and off the water. Hence, I deliberately chose the heavy paddle, the white one instead of the red one, and it's to keep active. Number four, motivated by others. When James signed up, I definitely want. Okay, so he said, I want. Now, what did GP get out of it? Number one, he got growth. Number two, proud of myself. I did it. Number three, physical. He set a new benchmark. 1 hour of determined paddling on the water. 4, mental. Being last in the field is not an issue. It's a sense of achievement and completion. It's another milestone. Okay, so I think he's talking about it's his personal target. He doesn't compare with other people. Number 5, what he got out of it is the knowledge that I'm supported. Could hear people cheering from me from the boats and from shore. Number 6, got a positive outlook. I'm looking forward to the next SUP challenge. It will be better. I'll be healthier and physically stronger. What a powerful visualization, isn't it? Now, what about HT? Why I chose to take part in the SUP 6-kilometer race? Number 1, why not? Number 2, challenge myself, not letting my age control my physical limit. 3, support the sport and the organizers. 4, join my team. Wow, powerful whys. Okay, what I got from it, just 2 things. 1, team is a strong source of power and energy. So he felt power and energy from being there. Number 2, I can stretch more if I want to support, to contribute. So his motivation was to support the people organizing the event. And as a result of that, he found that he could go beyond his limits. So that's an important lesson for all of us. Okay, what about myself? Okay, I signed up many months ago because number 1, I wanted the benefit of pushing myself physically and mentally. I know when I push myself physically, I will benefit. How, I don't know. Okay. Number 2, I wanted to discover new experiences and learn new things. 3, I wanted to support my SUP community. You know, paying $70 registration is a lot just to get this t-shirt, okay, which I'm wearing today. It's a nice pink color. I don't know why it comes out as orange. 4, all the above things were decided objectively and sitting comfortably on a chair. When the race day actually came, as you heard, I've been traveling for 5 days. My body was aching, hurting. My arms were sore, and I only 4 hours sleep. There were lots of reasons not to turn up, but GP and HT had already signed up, so I couldn't let the team down. And I think that's that's an important thing, team. Okay. Now, what I got from it, I didn't win any official medal, okay, which was only for the top 3. And as I said, there was no veteran category. But I won many, many other more significant medals. Okay, I was a clear winner in many categories. Number 1, I got a medal for showing up. Not to receive anything, not to give anything, but simply to practice showing up. Once you show up, it just enables possibilities. Number 2, I got a medal for supporting my SUP community. There's a lot of effort put in by the part-timers voluntarily organizing this. And I really believe in the power of community. I really believe in the village. So I want to support the community. Number 3, I got a medal for breaking my previous record, achieving my personal best for the longest distance without stopping, without drinking water. I've never done 6 kilometers before. And at the fastest time, okay, it's the first time, so it's my fastest time. Okay, 53 minutes, Jeff. 53 minutes for 6 kilometers. Number 4, I got a medal for massive progress. You know, after our level 1 certification in January, I was still afraid of paddling 600 meters. Today, 10 months later, I've paddled 10 times the distance in a competition. Who would have imagined that? Okay, so Chong, that's your visualization too. And number 5, I have a medal for leadership, okay, for living the 6 leadership distinctions. 100% is possible 100% of the time. If it's to be, it's up to me. Number 3, third distinction, life is an enrollment game. Okay, we enrolled HT to sign up the night before the race. Okay, he hadn't signed up yet. Number 4, teamwork, team players committed to a common vision. Number 5, my vision and commitment dictate my actions, not my feelings, assessments, or evaluations. And lastly, of course, I honor my word with actions. I said I would go, we all went. So, how do we grow stronger as we age? How to go against the norm, which is actually to decay over time. Okay, the norm is to decay over time. And note that aging is not chronological, okay, but it's about performance, especially physical and mental. So, the 3 of us, as we share, I think our sharing suggests that there are 4 simple stretches to do. Number 1, have clear life goals. Okay, growth is our goal. You stretch for something beyond your reach. So to stretch is to have a bigger goal. Okay, and you saw we each had a bigger goal. Number 2 is to show up. You need to stretch to show up, especially when there is unknown and uncertainty. Okay, so this is firstly an emotional stretch. And then it could lead you to exercise other different muscles. Okay. For example, HT really wanted to go back, but he still stayed behind to fellowship a bit. So that's a bit of a stretch also. Number 3 is to practice the slight edge philosophy. Okay, what Anthony Robbins calls continuous and never-ending improvement, always improving slowly. GPA HT didn't have these champion attitudes that you saw, these actions that they took without years of practice in the new skin business, okay, practicing the slight edge, daily, weekly, monthly, okay. So, thank God for the opportunity that we have in this business to meet targets, grow bigger. And lastly, the 4th simple stretch is to work on the source first. We always want to work on other people, but work on the source first, on yourself, who you are. Work on who you are before working on what you do and what other people do. Okay, it's what I call being before doing. Be a leader. So as I shared, I use the 6 leadership distinctions to success, and all 6 checked off, which is how it got me out there, got HT, got GP out there on the water last Saturday. Okay, so that was a precious experience. I'm so glad we signed up for this months ago. I'm so glad we were able to turn up on that day.